What's up, Smith Game friends? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to review another Marvel movie. This one is another MCU film, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is Marvel's Ant-Man. That's right guys, the 2015 movie. And before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the button, turn it on. If you guys want to see more videos now, new with my friends, let's review Ant-Man that came out back in 2015. So let's do it. So Ant-Man. So first of all, guys, you already know Ant-Man is the next installment of the MCU films after Avengers Age of Ultron. So, if you guys haven't seen my previous Marvel MCU film, that was Age of Ultron, the Avengers, I'll post a link down in the description box below. You guys check it out, really cool. And also check out my Batman Arkham Knight Part 11. And I will be doing Part 12 tonight. That could be really cool, yeah. So I hope you guys looking forward to that. But yeah, and you guys can see I don't when I'm set up like more like Jurassic Park, Christmas and stuff, right? Looking cool, right? So basically, yeah. And so Ant-Man. So second of all, you guys know Ant-Man is another character that Marvel actually created, and back in like in the 60s and 70s. And this character, guys, is amazing. And when I heard back in 2014 that they were making an Ant-Man movie, I was like, Ant-Man? I was like, cool. So I actually watched the film I remember watching this movie on TV, obviously on TV, but on like Disney Plus, and I really like, not Disney Plus, on like normal television, right, on Sky, and I really enjoyed this movie. And I have watched this movie before, and this got Paul Rudd, this got Evangeline Lilly, this got Bobby Cannavale, this got Michael Pena, Anthony Mackie, Michael Douglas, yeah, you guys know him from what's that film? Something the Nile, or that, or that. And also we got Corey Dole, who I don't know by him. But yeah, so I have, well, like I said, I have watched the film before, and you guys know I got a really good memory of when I watched the films. I easily remembered what the plot's about. So I have watched the film recently. I can remember when I watched it about a few months ago, basically. So yeah, so now guys, let's get into the story of Ant-Man. If you guys haven't seen this movie, go check it out. It's on Disney Plus. Go check it out, guys. It's a really cool film. All kind of stuff. So it's only Disney Plus is on, and all that jizz. But you might find it on DVD like this, or Blu-ray. There is sequels out there as well. But yeah. So now, guys, if you watch the film, awesome. Let's get into the story. So like I said, I watched the movie, and I took my notes, and I'm gonna read it for you guys from my own words of synopsis, basically. So it says here, Scott Lang, an ex-burglar who came out of prison to start a brand new life. Unfortunately, brand new life by going back to his old ways to steal a millionaire's package, but he discovered that he stole from world's greatest inventor, Hank Pym, who used to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. Did you know that? Who once got to steal the Ant-Man suit to become the new Ant-Man and help him gain his company back from Derek Cross, his former apprentice, who is a evil tyrant and want to take over the company. So Hank, Hope, and Scott plan to steal the Yellow Jacket suit in Pym Industries. Can they be able to succeed their plan before Darren discovers them? So basically, guys, this movie follows Scott Lang, who is a ex-burglar who actually came out of prison to start a brand new life. When I say a brand new life, but after he done that, he eventually decided to go back to his old ways, and go back to his old ways. I mean, like going back to stealing all the stuff. So basically, he's a thief, guys. That's who he is. So he and his friends actually want to steal something a little bit epic. So they decided to steal this package of something they didn't know what it was. So they went in there, went in the house, and they actually stole this briefcase. And so they go to the Scott actually opened it, and turns out it was a suit. So he put it on, and turns out the suit was owned by Hank Pym. You guys do know Hank Pym? He is the original Ant-Man, and because in the comic books he turned into Ant-Man, he was part of the Avengers, and then he was the only media I know about Ant-Man, guys, was the Avengers, World Greatest Heroes. You guys haven't seen one of my heroes. You guys haven't seen that show, so check it out. Go check out my review, the review down below, guys. You check it out, basically, yeah. So basically, he does that, and he actually made a deal with him. So for his freedom, and exchange for his custody of his daughter, Cassie, he eventually helps Hank to get his company back from Darren. So basically, Darren Cross is an actual tyrant, actual douchebag. He thinks he's like a successor to Hank, but he's not. Hope Van Dien, Hank's daughter, does work with Darren, but she actually helps more with her dad, basically, to make Scott into a proper hero, basically. So after that, throughout those scene, guys, he begin like training himself, teaching, just with shrinking all that stuff. So just he shrinks all that stuff. He meets some ants, all that stuff. Basically, able to communicate with them. All that kind of jazz. You guys, this film reminds me of Inner Space. You guys haven't seen Inner Space with Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan, Martin Short? I've seen that movie once. It was a really good movie. Highly recommend you guys to check it out. I will definitely review that on the channel if you'd like to see it. Like to see that. Very similar to that. And really good concept for this movie. Basically, yeah. And so after that, Darren actually figured out what they're planning. So basically, Hank wanted to do a test with the suit to ready for the facility. We didn't know that was it. Now the Avengers facility, because they took it over, and this is where he fights the Falcon. And we fight the Falcon, got in trouble, basically, yeah. And Hank Pym basically want the particle they need, and they actually done it. So they decided to go with plan. So he asked his friends to come over and actually do it, basically. So they managed to do that, but Darren Cross actually outsmarted him. So he figured out that after the suit, he told that he was about to sell the actual plays to Hydra. You guys know from the Winter Soldier. You guys haven't seen Winter Soldier, so check out that movie. Or check out my review as well. So when the Hydra actually took over Shield, you guys didn't know that. So they managed to take over, give the company to them, basically working for them, right? And the man in there was originally with Shield, actually now part with Hydra. So anyway, they managed to do that. He put on the suit, and him and Scott Lang managed to duke it out the fight in the briefcase or something stuff on the actual helicopter, landed in the actual thing. Scott had knocked him out and landed in like the fly light thing, and basically he goes to Cassie, all kind of stuff, until he figured out he's got Lang and figured out he's still alive, and so basically hanging him like the final battle on his daughter's top of the tank engine train set, and all fighting. Then they managed to go to submerged, basically. So basically, this realm, if they go microscopic, that means they go extra miles from that small, the size of a microbe or a bacterial, like a bacterial organism. That means they won't be able to come back. So duking out, he's dead. Darren got killed. Scott managed to come back by switch the shrinking to enlarge, and he came back. Basically, yeah. So you see Cassie, you know, kind of stuff. Cassie's stepfather, who works for the police, he actually now accepts Scott as like a father to her, and he actually likes him. He's like, go ahead. He's like, go on, you're alright, go on, you're alright. So basically, he became friends with him, and that's really cool. I like that. So anyway, after all that, he said, give the suit back, and he said, nah. Nah, keep the suit just in case. So basically said to him, you did something stupid, you knew what I would do to you. So anyway, due to the Captain America Civil War, Winter Soldier, we know that this takes place before Captain America Civil War. So, and Mackie the guy, my parents' character talked to the Falcon when talking about, we'll get a team together and stuff. Really cool, I like that. I like when he controlled like the voice of other people when stuff up to them. He's like, stop lying. Stop, like, man, just tell me who you talk to tell me what your plan is. And he's like, he's like, stop, I know, based like that. And so then we found out that Scott and Hope having a little smooch right in front of her dad. Holy shoot. So all the boys out there, do not kiss and kiss your girlfriend right in front of their dad. So don't do that. It's no good. Don't do that. They'll kick your ass. They'll kick your butt. Don't do that. Literally, they do that. That was like, he actually did that like disrespectfully, and the dad's like, really? Nothing. Really? In front of me? I'm a father, dude. On the Then he goes, basically, yeah. So guys, down story of Ant-Man. Let me tell you, I really like the story where Hank has decided to like to, to let someone take the reins, to give the mantle to someone else. Like he actually was testing God to become his successor. That's what he wants. Like Batman was testing Robin, or like Superman was testing Supergirl, or like Iron Man was testing like someone else. Like basically they become like their successors, and that's really cool. Or it is. And I like the villain Yellow Jacket. Did you know Yellow Jacket in comic books he was originally was Hank Pym. So Hank Pym became Yellow Jacket in the comic books. You guys didn't know that. There are different versions of him. There's Hank Pym. There's a girl, Yellow Jacket, who was a villain turned into a superhero at one point. All kinds of stuff. Yellow Jacket is supposed like a wasp. Like Yellow Jacket is like a wasp, like a bee sort of creature that was made by. Really cool. I like the concept of that. But yeah, love seeing Michael Douglas. Love him. I think he was in the Jordan Nile. You guys seen that movie? Really cool film. I actually watched that with my family. Loved that movie. Who did where the song of Billy Ocean comes go, darling, darling, and stuff. You're going dead tough. That song, guys. Really cool. But yeah. And also, I love the music. Really cool. Dun 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 dun. I like that. Really cool. I love the way Marvel actually like introduced different heroes we never heard before. Like we now know that we now know that other heroes or that stuff really cool basically. Yeah. So yeah. So guys, before I go, I rate this movie out of 10. My favorite scene is God becomes Ant-Man. I like it. He's in the bathtub, pressed it, and he's like, what's going on here? Or the stuff he hit Hank's name, and this is where he meets Anthony, the ant. Very cool. Avengers facility where he fights Falcon, but he thought it was something else. PM Industries when they all go in, you see everything like that. Where technically, Darren wants to recreate the pin particle formula that we want to do. Also, Ant-Man vs. Ant. The anthill was really cool. It goes in the anthill, and this will get attacked by the fire ants. Also, Ant-Man was really cool. When it out of the plane, really cool. I like that. And also, Ant-Man vs. Yellow Jacket was really cool. I like that. Basically, yeah. And also, this movie is the first film in Ant-Man trilogy, and also this is the I forgot what the 30th or something like that. I don't. It's one of in the 30 something basically. And this film it takes place after Ant-Man and Wasp, and also way before Civil War basically. Yeah, and basically. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Tonight we'll be doing Batman Arkham Knight Part 12. That's coming up. Go check out the links down below. And that'll be really cool basically. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next time. If you like, comment. Today's so awesome. Bye.